Nimbus, the space gate to Dark World is charged up and now open. Welcome back, X YouTube. Welcome back, X YouTube. Twitch. I felt like I had to sneeze there for a second. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another Mark Watch. And again, guys, the reason why I do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games and I want to continue to build a community that has the same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous lore windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. Left off yesterday, we were not talking about Galaxy Soldier, but Galaxy Soldier did come up. A couple of different things came up. Like always, guys, we're doing these market watches outside, alive, with the live, shooting alive with you guys, so you know you're going to hear the birds and bees, the wind blowing in the background, and your occasional airplane flying over. But it's like, it feels like it's like 80 degrees out here, no wind blowing, 8:56 Central Standard, 20:56 military. It's dark out. It's kind of humid. It feels nice. It does. It feels really nice. Like the trip, doing these market watches live at night outside has been wonderful, I must say. Going from, like I said, we started in July of last summer into the fall, into the winter, and now back into the spring. Like, I'm really looking forward to this spring, summertime market watches outside. Like, I didn't realize how much, because so far we've done the bulk of them like during the cold season. I didn't realize how much, good weather out here would really improve, my abilities to do watch like a foregone conclusion. But one of the big things about Galaxy, let's reload because this is old. I was looking at this like off stream a while ago. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's budged. But Galaxy Soldier, Battles Legend Chapter 1 common, that's nice. That's actually really, really nice. Common and goes from the past second hunting. That's interesting because this is another set I was talking about going into. And like always, we got our smorgasbord of tabs up here. So wide open. We don't know what is what until we actually hover over top of it and have it pop up. But Galaxy Soldier is unique because it's I forgot, guys. I had some biscuits in the oven. We're gonna have to take a quick snack break, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Yeah, where was I? Like I said, guys, had to drop the butter on the biscuits as soon as they come out of the oven, so it melts into the biscuit just right. Had to do that. That gave me a mindset to look up a whole different archetype. Madoche, anybody? I don't think they got biscuits in Madoche, but Um, yeah, like I said, because we got rid of two of the main generic monster negates, that left the door wide open for other you know, um, uh, like the next tier of easily accessible negates. And Galaxy Soldier is a one card Omni negate, which can give you Cyber Dragon Infinity, depending on like what type of deck you're running. So like having him at 3 is significant. Having 3 copies of Galaxy Soldier, if not more, to invest in for later. The Prismatic Secret Rare seems to be down. 82 listings from 370, market price 753. It could be a Korean listing. Uh, damaged, heavily no damaged and heavily played. Lightly played is starting at about 6, going up to 750. So market price 750. So it's right at the market price. We're looking at about a $22 play set for the Prismatic Secret Rare. Galaxy Soldier is an older card. It is Prismatic Secret Rare. You know, but like I said, one card Cyber Dragon Infinity. It's hard to beat that. And then coming and looking at Cyber Dragon Infinity, max rarity is the original print secret coming out of Breakers of Shadow. It says 3 level 6 light machine type monsters, and I mean, I guess if there's an archetype that's using a level 6 light machine type monsters, they can make this generically as well. I just can't recall one off the top of the dome. There's been many level 6 archetypes like Hazy Flame and Bystools, but I don't think there was a level 6 light machine one. Well, shit, I mean, it'd probably be easier to do Cyber Dragon Nova. What is Cyber Dragon Nova? 2 level 5. So that's even more generic. 2 level 5 machine type monsters. Level 5 machine type archetype, maybe not. But I mean, like I said, Galaxy Soldier is pretty much for all light decks because Galaxy Soldier send one light monster from your hand to the graveyard, special summon it, then add a Galaxy Soldier to your hand. His special summon ability is not once per turn. You got another light monster, you can special summon him. Cyber Dragon Nova, Cyber Dragon Infinity, Omni Negate, sucking up attack position monsters. So the bane of leak monsters, on top of, depending on the archetype that you're using, if you're getting value off of sending the cards to the graveyard with Galaxy Soldier, I mean, we're talking possibly tier 1. I mean, like a deck to abuse Cyber Dragon Infinity, like Frog's Abuse, totally awesome. Um, but looking at, it's about $8.30 for this near mint first ed original print sequel where Cyber Dragon Infinity Omnigate. And then the other one, which I saw this trend because I saw this trend because my Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon that I had listed, the ultra rare out of dual power, I had it listed for like $12.99. It ended up selling like a couple of days ago, and I'm like, what? Really? Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. So I went in and looked at it, and yeah, across the board, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon's all the way up. Battles of Legend, the secret rare is up to 15 now. The original print out of Shining Victories is up to 17. First airs are going to 20 for just a monster negate, a generic monster negate. When it market price got it at 10, I wonder what the ghost rare. We're gonna have to. I love to see Crystal Ring Synchro Dragon and 25th anniversary rarity collection too. That would be exceptional by Konami. Fantastic Dragon Phantasme, Crystal Wings, Synchro Dragon, Cyframe Lord Omega. That'd be exceptional by Konami. Um, I really want to get this. I would really like to get Clear Wing Synchro Dragon in like a deck building set as collector's rare. The new S tier Ultimate technology. I'd love to see that little window as collector's rare. But We want the Ghost Rare. Look at the spike here. The Ghost Rare doubled in price. View more data. Show more sales. Okay, so back in March. Okay, yeah, so back in March, near mints were selling for $82.90. You could find a near mint on a good day for 73. So that seems like 70.69 seems like the bottom out price for it. So it's almost double what it was at 125 for like plays 130 for first eds. But then it's quickly going up to 200, 300, and then $1,500. We'll have to reverse engineer this, go back as it goes from past. Is this Shabazz Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, which is sitting at about $100. A Ray Raptor Tribute Lanius is leading this set now. Market price 373, 89 listings from 273. What? And Meteor Black Comet Dragon. What in the world? 43.5, market price 341. Dragunity Remus is only $2. Doesn't have a reprint. Didn't Sun Avalon Dryas get hit on the ban list, or was it the other one? No, I think it was Dryas. And then everything else is dirt cheap. I wanted to look at Ghost from the Past 2 as well. Hold on, let me reverse engineer this. Look at the. Okay, so Orchestrator returned and fell back down. It spiked up to like 10, 15. Once I think like Harper came off the ban list. And now what did they just didn't they just get Harper to 3? And I mean, it's not as cheap as it was. It was like a $2 secret rare. It was legit $2 before Harper came off. Now it's sitting at so you're looking at about a $6 play set. Now it's a solid $15 play set. Secret rare coming out of Soul Fusion. Look at the Thunder Dragon rebound. Thunder Dragon Dark 29 listing from 17.99, market price 21.30. I feel like I'm late to the party on that one. Thunder Dragon Roar, Thunder Dragon Hawk didn't seem to blow VA like Dark did. Is this a Melodious card? Ostinato. If you control no monsters, fusion summon one Melodious fusion monster from your extra deck using 2 monsters from your hand or deck as fusion materials. Okay. During the end phase of this turn, destroy the monster fusion summon by this effect, and if you do, if all the fusion materials are used for in your graveyard, special summon all of them. Wow. What is this? Wait, it has another version. This is a $3 common. This is a $4 common coming out of Soul Fusion. What is this? 5 years ago? And then the 10 gave it a common as well. Ostinato, I would definitely imagine this is probably a 3 of in the Melodious deck or support for the deck. Wow. Mess around, come back here into Soul Fusion and find a freaking common worth $3. Hold on though. Because I feel like we done went so far down the rabbit hole. I don't even remember. Oh, Ghost from the Past 2. Ghost from the Past is second haunting. 186 results. Blue Eyes, 24 listings from 114.99, mark price 163.20. Red Eyes, 18 listings from 72.95, mark price 61.94. That seems like it's appreciating. I mean, $60 for Red Eyes White Dragon is way too cheap. $42 for a Ghost Rare Red Dragon Archfiend is honestly way too cheap. I've like gotten out of the Ghost Rare market. But I mean, $14 Ghost Rare Atomize. Didn't like Dark Arm Dragon Ghost Rare Spike a little bit ago? Ghost Rare Cyber Dragon. That's tough, man. Like when you talk about Cyber Dragon, honestly, I feel like this Ghost Rare is max rarity even over the QCSR. If I had to say, I would pick Ghost Rares above QCSRs. Starlight Rare, Ghost Rare, QCSR. And then like you definitely want to try to get Ghost Rares of cards that you use a playset of, like a Blue Eyes, like a Cyber Dragon, like a Dark Armed, like a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Do you play through Red Eyes Black Dragon and Red Eyes? I would imagine. Maybe not. I don't know. I've never built Red Eyes. I've always been interested in it. Just the commitment that I know it would take to try to play Red Eyes in the current metagame. Vashuda, $1.80, still really, really, really good card. That's max rarity for it. The only foil print. Wait, no, did it get a super in like an OTS tournament pack? Bull and Dragon down here, sub-dollar, does not have a reprint. They didn't reprint a Decode Talker Hito to death, but Bull End hasn't seen the clip yet. We got more Tenyis. I mean, and then really after the first page, everything on the second page is like beyond is dirt cheap. Still, a lot of this stuff in here is dirt cheap. Kind of reminds me of the 2310 of Dueling Heroes. I mean, you have like the Ghost Rares at the top, but then even the Ghost Rares, the majority of those are really, really cheap. I thought there might be like some interesting gems back here. Sky Cavalry Centuria, this is a $30, $40 card. Mystical Shamball Ultra, I like that. This was like a $30, $40 card. Hold on. We might see some stuff. I know this had to take the price of the Ultra Rare, the original price. Yeah, $1.13. This kind of reminds me of like Red Eyes Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Like that shit was like a $60 Ultra Rare. And then it got that reprint and fell down to like a $3 Ultra Rare. So if I didn't know any better, I'd say it's around like 5 to 7 now for the original print again. But it's a far cry from the 70 and the price that people. It's like Trident Dragon right now. Like, do not buy Trident Dragon. This is what's going to happen to Trident Dragon. They're going to give it a nice, new, updated card technology reprint that's going to be dirt cheap, and the old ones are going to tank. You spend $115 for what, man? Like, there's so many other things that you could have bought that you could have guaranteed that they would not have tanked like that. Like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, if a card's like that to play in the deck, if the reprint is on the horizon, don't play a different deck. Wait till that reprint before you play that deck. Or play with proxies casually. Until that reprint drops. And of course, guys, this is not a financial advising channel. None of this is financial advice. I'm just telling you guys how I look at these TCG markets. And just like, I like the idea of playing different decks when like certain things are outrageously priced. Because it lets you look at a different angle of the game. It improves your skill cap as a player because your knowledge base is increased as a player. You become more familiar with different interactions as a player. Like there's just only benefits that can come from trying something different and cheaper. If it was like a staple, there would be a debate. Like if it was like SP Little Knight, it's like okay because that's not going to get a reprint for a while. Even though I mean, SP Little Knight at that point, you might even be better off going for the QCSR. In all honesty, especially when it was like $300-$400, no brainer. Grab the QCSR instead of paying $100 for the secret rare because the secret rare is still destined to tank. But the QCSR probably not going to be faced at all by any reprint because it's the QCSR. Speaking of QCSRs, Legacy of Destruction just dropped. Estimated base price for QCSR $66, 67. Four, three, no, 204. About $260 estimated, and you got Nightmare Throne has been bought out. Now listing from $244.99, market price $165.36. So almost bought out to that estimated base price at $260. Didn't quite make it there. We do got pictures up now though, which is nice. Nightmare Apprentice is fall 18 listing from $117.98, market price $122.27. You can get 2-for-1 on her. You can get a playset of Diabelle's, the original Sinkeeper. Yeah, then you just start looking at playsets. Ragnaraka, the Evil Seed. I'm not gonna lie, really like the lure windows on Ragnaraka. But Saphira, Divine Dragon of the Voice's Voice. That thing looks pretty epic. You know what? Well, no, we'll save that for another time. Wake Up in Centurion. A Valmonica card. Silent Swordsman, Silent Magician. Nightmare Throne. Nightmare Throne Ultra Rare 32? Gee whiz. $32 for the Ultra? Hold on. What does this do? When this card is activated, you can take one Fiend monster with 0 attack from your deck and either add it to your hand or destroy it. Oh, once per turn. So this is a Ubel card? If a fatal Ubel monster you control leaves the field by card effect, you can add to your hand one Ubel monster from your deck, graveyard, or banishment, whose original level is 1 higher or lower than one of those monsters. Then you can special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can only activate one Nightmare Throne per turn. As a matter of fact, yeah, there was a Greek Open this past weekend, and the duel that I clicked on that I left off on was Ubel versus Snake Eyes. So I wonder if this was a card being used. Was it a field spell? This is a field spell. Nice. Nightmare Throne. Ubel coming hard with the support. That just goes to show you, like, if Konami wants to make something meta, they will make it meta. Like, they will print as good of a card as they want to print in a theme, in an archetype. But of course, guys, we can't be out here all day. Hopefully, I provided some value with this live stream market watch. Like Hacker your energy so we can get that for another part. With that, we're gonna be getting up out of here. Nimbus, are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in there.